Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Slam National Club Golfers look back on all our favourite things from the golfing world in the last week. Let's start with Tiger Watch. The GOAT pulled out of the Dubai Desert Classic, he then pulled out of the Genesis Open and the Honda Classic, and then guess what? He pulled out of his own press conference at Riviera. He can't even go there and sit down and talk. And hilariously, his agent then went on record and said the doctors have told him to stay horizontal. I'll just let you put your own joke here. Go on, I'll give you a few seconds. Go on. So let's check the Will Tiger win another majorometer. I think we probably need another name for that, maybe something a bit more catchy. We'll work on that, but it's not looking good. Whatever Hank Haney says or any of the other guys that know Tiger so much better than we do, it's not looking good for Tiger to even play another round of golf, let alone win another major. Right, Muirfield. So, if you don't know the story, Muirfield Golf Club members last May I think it was, decided to have a vote on whether or not they were going to allow women to be members of the golf club. Ridiculous. It's 2016, or it was back then. Now it's 2017, a full year later, and they're having another vote because, we decided that women couldn't play and they took away the Open from us. Good, I'm glad they did, okay? It's ridiculous, it's 2017 now. So last year, 36% of them decided that they didn't want women to come and be members. And that fell short of the 2/3 majority that was needed to allow it to happen. What I don't get is why are the powers that be at Muirfield, the captain, the directors, or whoever, I don't care, the board or whatever you call them, why are they not saying to their members, do you know what, we're going to let women join? Why are they not just saying that? It's 2017, they solved themselves a lot of problems, and now apparently it's going to take another month to decide because they've got to do it by post because they're all, I don't know, dinosaurs or something. Muirfield, you call yourselves the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers. It's 2017, it's time to start living up to that name. Sort your shit out. Can I say shit? Am I allowed to say that? Right, new formats is all the rage at the moment. Everyone's trying to find ways of making golf more fun, shorter, quicker, however you want to say it. There's nothing wrong with golf. It's the same as Test cricket. There's nothing wrong with Test cricket. Just get on with it. It's beautiful to watch. But the European Tour is now getting involved. There's the World Super 6 in Perth, which is 54 holes of stroke play followed by a day of 6-hole match play, I think. I've read the format several times. I still can't quite get my head around it. Then at Centurion Club in May, we've got the Golf Sixes, which will be 16 teams competing a 6-hole match play with a 90-yard hole playoff if needed, and it's just all too confusing. Just the beauty of five-a-side football and 2020 cricket is they're just so simple. Okay, you play on a smaller pitch. Whoever scores the most goals win. You play on, you play 20 overs of cricket each rather than 5 days, and whoever scores the most runs wins. It's really that basic, but they're just trying too hard. I mean, good luck to them. If the European Tour are throwing money at them, brilliant. I can't wait. I mean, the pessimist in me wants to say, just give up. Just let golf be golf. The optimist in me says, if it brings in the millennials, I play golf every weekend, and there's plenty of kids down at my club who love playing golf, and I don't really see a problem there. Get on with it. Right. There's been a lot of talk over the last 15, 20 years, however long, about the golf ball. It's going too far. It wasn't like this in my day. To be honest with you, I think it's just a lot of grumpy old golf journalists on Twitter just moaning about it, but, I let them get on with it. Who cares? Am I allowed to say names? So I can't say or no? Okay. Well, guess what? They were hitting the ball further in the 1930s than they were in the 1890s. They were hitting the ball further in the 1970s than they were in the 1930s. And you see where I'm going with this. We need to accept that technology is improving in the game, and we need to accept that it's making the game better, okay? Guess what? You don't hit the ball as far as Dustin Johnson because he is a professional athlete. It is literally his job. We don't do it in any other sport. We don't watch Andy Murray serving it 140 miles an hour and saying, I'm going to stop playing tennis because I can't hit it as hard as Andy Murray. It's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing we've ever moaned about. Golf is still a game of skill. You've still got to get that ball, which is this big, into that hole, which is this big, okay? It's not an easy game, and whether or not you know, you can hit the ball 300 yards or 250 yards or 220 yards. It doesn't matter. You've still got to get from that fairway if you're lucky enough to get it on the fairway. Let's just embrace the technology. Let's enjoy the fact that we're playing golf with, you know, this beautiful drivers and these beautiful irons and these beautiful golf balls on beautiful golf courses, okay? We've never had it this good. Enjoy it, okay? And I'm sorry to rant, but when you're out on the golf course this weekend, enjoy it, okay? Stand over your drive, hit it down the middle of the fairway, and then worry about getting it in the hole, okay? Don't watch people like Dustin Johnson and Rory McIlroy hitting it 400 yards and say, oh, the game of golf is dying because of it, okay? I don't like my voice like this. That was this week's Slam. Maybe next week I'll be a bit cheerier.